So, welcome back to my channel. I'm Infinite Neptune, and today I made a park. As you can see off to the side there's actually a house that I built that's in another video that will be in my speed build playlist. So, the only actual structure on this lot is the bathrooms, because, you know, it's a park. So I only used base game and university for this because I wanted to use, the bathroom stalls, and you'll see that shortly. Because instead of making, your own stalls with walls, I figured it would be easier to just actually put in proper stalls. So the bathrooms are basically the exact same thing. 2 stalls, 2 sinks, crappy tile. Yeah, I went with the classic pink and blue, despite there not being gender locks on those bathrooms, because I don't think there are actually any in the base game. So, yeah. I was all over the place for this one, and honestly, it's just how I am usually. So I decided to give them a little bit of decoration, some classier bathrooms have, those nice, really fancy restaurants. So I didn't find any really masculine, particularly masculine wall decor, so I went ahead and I just put, Bob Pancakes in that dinosaur painting in there. And I put a nice little coat rack thing, so you could, hypothetically hang your jacket up. But other than that, it took me a while to figure out what I was putting in those little window thingies. I don't know what they actually are. I don't feel like remembering, so I think I ended up going with awards, the award ribbons. Yeah, pink and white, and I'll end up moving those later, but they're vaguely in the same position. I put little men-women decals. Tried putting them over the door, realized they were kind of floating in front of the door and that looked stupid, so we moved on. I went with a nice beige for the building. It's a very, very plain building. It has little gabled roofs, because that's honestly the only style of roof I'm very comfortable with doing. Yeah, excuse my father coughing there. I went with some more beige feel for the outside of that, because, So right now I'm just throwing down a bunch of items, and some of them are kind of vaguely in the area that I want, and I work, from there with it. Yeah, I went I love how I made the building beige, but all of the, bench and seating items are just very black. I think it turned out fairly well overall. It just, there was some dissonance with some of the colors in here. So, yeah, I start trying to figure out where I want these objects, and so the benches are, where the parents would sit, watching their kids, wishing they weren't out in the sun. And, I have seating and chest tables and just overall very, very nice kind of set of things. I think, yeah, a lot of the items get, shifted just a little bit, just a handful. Took me a while to figure out that last tree, yeah, but yeah, a lot of this is landscaping, because, most parks are really, truly only, 1 or 2 buildings. I'll foot around all sorts of things, and I'm very glad you guys get to see this sped up, because this took me like 40 minutes, and most of it was placing plants, so let's be honest, it was an interesting time. But yeah, we're getting through most of it. Like a couple more minutes of me placing objects and not knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, I tried to make sure that there was a variety of plants, but nothing that like clashed too bad. The window situation. This is why I had to move those objects in the ladies' room. It's because they were clipping over the window, so I shifted them down just a tiny bit so they weren't. But I still think it, adds like something nice. Because bathrooms are always super plain, and I make mine ridiculously plain. We love terrain paint, and I kind of throw it down everywhere and then forget spots and go back and then change my mind over certain things, and oh my god, people stop messaging me right now. But a very good time. The park turned out I think really nice. Now what you see here is me going extremely far overboard. Yeah. So I lined curved pathways with hedges, because that was a totally sane thing to do. And so I go back over with some terrain paint, and then I go back over with more, and here's where I start getting extremely overboard. I connect these little paths and everything. It's nice. Do that. It's all a lot, I think it turned out really, really cute. It's a nice, cute, small little park with plenty to do. It's not like there's too little. But I gave it a couple of traits that, would fit a park. It'd be a great place to gather. Teens can meet more teens here. It also has a nice romantic aura, because who wouldn't want to go on a date in this cute little park? They could play chess. They could sit near that. But yeah, it's base gaming university only. So have a nice day, guys.